It's a good win. It's a good homestand. To go 5-1 on this homestand is terrific. Certainly, there's a lot of things that come with that, and certainly there's a lot of things that go into that. One guy that I just mentioned in the locker room, I thought Willie had a terrific week as far as, you got a guy in Joel Embiid one night, LaMarcus Aldridge the next. We all had a tough night there against Houston, and some of the guys that he's seen, Hassan Whiteside and Ayton is a handful, and I thought he had a terrific week. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. We had some special performances over the homestand, and again tonight by Marvin Bagley, who's finding his way, and a game starting to slow down for him, and we're helping as much as we can as teammates to put him in a position to be successful. And certainly it's on the fly with a lot of new guys of what we're trying to do and put together. So I thought we played really hard. I thought there was times we didn't play very well. The game was kind of disjointed. There was a lot of fouling, a lot of free throws. And it's just I think, one of those things that our team really cares. They care about the goal. They care about each other. And maybe there's a little pressure from, certainly on the outside, but from within. And I thought we pressed a little bit at times tonight and made some plays that you kind of scratch your head on and weren't able to grab some balls. And, guys are wanting it. Some of these guys have never been in this situation before. So, they're young guys, and we're very proud of tonight's win and certainly a heck of a homestand.
Coach, you mentioned going 5-1 on this homestand, and that comes off the heels of you guys struggling on that 6-game road trip. Aside from just being at home, what was the major difference in this 6 games versus the last 6?
I don't know. My head hurts. But I think we played better. We played teams that'll play fast with us a little bit. We didn't get slowed down. Made some more shots. Always feel good, being at home in front of our home crowd.
In terms of Marvin and his kind of progression through the season, we talk a lot about the offensive side, but what have you seen from him in terms of how he's progressed on the defensive end?
Well, he's learning different situations. I try to match him up intentionally in some ways of some actions and try to keep him out of some situations. He continues to improve, and he watches a lot of video and works hard at it. And his length, his ability to get off the floor, what he does at both ends of the floor rebounding-wise is terrific for us. I like him breaking the ball out and bringing it up the floor because if everybody goes with Buddy Hield as a shooter and Bogey as a shooter, he's got some seams to play, and you try and pick and choose your spots on that.
I think a season high probably in free throw attempts for you guys today. Marvin leading the way there with 13. What was he doing to get to the line so often?
It's the way the game is being played and called, and you got to learn how to emphasize illegal contact. That was well done, wasn't it? He's getting better at pick and choosing his spots, getting his shoulder down, and it puts the defender in a real compromised position. And he's got long arms, and he's able, obviously, to get off the floor. So he's just learning to, maybe take that extra dribble and create more contact. And then I think he's also a little bit more comfortable because I think he's better at the free throw line. He looks more comfortable at the foul line, and so then I think you shy away from contact less. And both of those are terrific for us.
You think he got up for this one a little bit, given that it was a matchup with Ayton and things he said in the past about the number 1 and 2 picks?
I have no idea.
All right.
In talking about the free throws, and he was talking about Marvin too. How much of a luxury has that become for a team that has struggled at times to get to the free throw line and use that as one of your weapons?
Yeah, we get to the foul line much better at home than we did on that road trip, man. There was like 10s and 12s some nights that we put up, and it was tough. And we might not know everything perfectly together with a new couple guys of what we're trying to do. So if we can just play aggressive and play attacking, we'll figure out the shot selection piece a little bit, but we still continue to want to play fast as possible. But now, as Marvin's emerging, I think Harry's coming up. We always got a guy there. If these guys are running their tails off, we can move it. If we don't have it, instead of having just to go to the elbow and split, we can go down to some guys that can go beat some people sometimes at the box. So I think that's it's fun, part of our growth.
And I know we keep checking off these little milestones as we go, but 30 wins. Here we are in February, a game before the All-Star break. Just how do you feel about where you guys are at right now, especially coming out of the deadline?
Really, really proud of our guys. They've put a lot of work in, and not just our players, but the whole organization and athletic training and coaches and all up and down our management as well. So it's a good feeling, and it's a smile. As we've talked about, it's a terrific feeling.
Dave, what are your early returns on the 2 new guys that are playing rotational minutes?
I'm still learning what to do, where to, how much do I want to play Harrison at 3, how much I want to play him at 4, what do the matchups look like, and I need to get it done sooner than later because we're not going to find a rhythm if I don't figure that out quickly. So, you guys all have my email. You can send me suggestions. But it's a good problem to have. You know what I mean? I mean, you want to be able to be as versatile as we can be at times. It's going to be a little bit on the run, as we know, and it's tough on me. But guys are playing as hard as they can, and that's all you can ask. And as a coach, it's on me to figure some of that stuff out. Did you shave your goatee? Did I not notice that pregame?
You didn't notice? No, I shaved it during the game.
My bad. I don't know. There's lockers everywhere here. Thank y'all. Have a great weekend. We're taking tomorrow off.